pull-away point there, I guess you were up by 1, and then you went small. Grant went out for a break, and the tallest guy was 6'4" for about 2 or 3 minutes there, and you extended the lead to 8. How?
It's all about competitive nature. Coach Mooney always stresses us that we just have to compete, go out there and play hard and just give it our all. So when we go small, we always just look at each other and just say, like, this is the time when we have to dial in and battle against our opponent.
Jacob, could you describe the improvement in terms of feeling comfortable at the point and getting the ball where you guys want to get it? That seemed to be a big difference tonight. The wide zone didn't kill you like it has.
Right. Coach just kind of stressed being aggressive. I think being aggressive kind of just makes you more comfortable naturally, especially when you make a couple shots. But, yeah, just being aggressive.
This has got to be a relief. I mean, after the last couple of weeks. But how close do you feel you guys have been to a win like this?
I think we've been really close. You know, we got a great first win against Davidson in conference, and we sort of felt like we let 2 slip away at Fordham and at St. Louis. So we knew one was coming, and luckily we were able to get it tonight.
What's the difference between being tight at the end and falling away and being tight at the end and falling back?
I think just concentration and execution, 2 things that, you know, we struggle with at times being so young, and Coach Mooney stresses it to us every day, but definitely 2 things that we just need to keep improving on.
He mentioned a disconnect between practice and games. If it was solved even for 2 hours this afternoon, what was the difference?
I would say we came out there and just gave so much energy, and we also were just communicating, just telling each other like which screen we would take, which man we would take on the roll, and stuff like that. But it started with our guards, Jacob and Quan. They just lead us in the right way always by telling us where to go and always just preaching us that we need to communicate a lot. And tonight is the night that we really communicated and dialed in on defense.
Buck, you're the Richmonder. Could you look ahead to VCU and speak to whether that weighs significantly more to you and the rest of the team than a Duquesne game or a St. Louis game or a Fordham game?
Yeah, this game is kind of different for me, but it's definitely also different for my teammates. So we are definitely going to focus up, go to practice, and go over there, scout, and get ready to compete against VCU in this game.
Do you see many of those fellows during the summer, or do you sort of stay here and they stay there?
Yeah, I have a couple friends on that team. So,
Playing-wise or just social-wise?
It's social-wise.
Rate the Quan 4 dunk.
2.
I'll give him a 3 for the hanging on the rim at the end.
Yeah, I'm going to give him a 2. No, Quan is very athletic, as we all know. He just goes up there and just tries to put the ball in the rim anytime he can. So I'm just very glad that we put all this win as a team, and it's pretty good for us going into the next game.
Grant, could you look forward to VCU and
Yeah.
the momentum this delivers as you move into that?
Definitely. You know, I've watched them a couple times this year already, even before we go over the scout. Very athletic team as always. And obviously with their press, that'll be a thing that's emphasized here in practice the next couple of days. And I think if we are able to come out and just slow down and play at the pace we want to play, I think it'll help us a lot at the beginning of Wednesday's game.
Hey Grant, did you feel like you had to establish yourself in the paint tonight, especially going up against one of the top guys in the A-10 in the paint, you two?
Yeah, for sure. You know, Steve's and Toro, they're both really great players. But Coach Jenkins sort of talked to me about how I had a couple inches on both of them. So he definitely told me to be aggressive towards the beginning of the game and see what I had in there, and you know, hit a couple shots to get going at the beginning of the game, and it continued throughout.